Hi, this is Lynn with Blue Night Rubber Stamps, and today I'm going to show you how to make this cute little card with a kitten in a teacup or coffee mug. I used 3 different sets, well actually 4 if you count the mini greetings, to make this. So I used the climbing kitten, and what I did was I stamped it in Memento, and then I just cut out the top of the kitten. This is what the stamp looks like. And then I used the Coffee Makes Me set, and I just used the coffee mug. This comes with the words, the steam, and the coffee cup. And then I used the Tiger Swallowtail Butterfly, and I just used the little one. And I did want to show you what I did for that is I actually stamped it all over a piece of paper, colored out the ones I wanted to use. Well, before I did that, I put it through my scan and cut. And then I just colored the ones I wanted to use, and these are all pre-cut and ready to go when I want to use them on another project. So I did most of the coloring ahead of time because nobody really wants to sit and watch somebody color. So you start with your white paper. I stamped in Memento black, and then I used Copic markers to color it. And so then I did the same thing with my kitten, and I pre-cut this. So I thought I would show you how to do the clouds very quickly, and I did it in ink this time. And then also did the tabletop, and actually I want to do the tabletop first. So I used my scrap pieces of paper to get my wording correct, to get it straight. I also use it for this, so I just want to make sure that's really straight. And I'll put that at the top of the little shadow lines. And I'm going to use stained walnut. And certain things I just try to, and I'm going to turn this because I'm left-handed, to do in a certain order. And I like to do the clouds last because they're light and you don't really see them if you go over top of a darker color. So you always want to tap off first, and you just want to tap around the cup. And even I want to make sure I don't get the cup. I can do that down there like that. And so you have a nice sharp line. Now, like I said, since the clouds are lighter, you don't really have to do any masking to cover it up. And I like to use the Distress tumbled glass ink, and our cloud stencil. And I like to sometimes slant it a little bit. And again, same thing. You're going to pat off, and then you're just going to brush it on there. And everyone has a different technique. There's really nothing wrong. You can swirl it. You can swipe it. Okay. When you pull it down, you're going to see you got a lot more ink than you thought. So you pull it down and you shift. So you want your mountains with your valleys. And now you just want to go over top a little bit. And you see I forgot to pat off there, and I got kind of a blob, so I won't pat off quite as much for anything else, just so that it blends a little. See, and since I'm going up from the cloud stencil, it kind of gives you that wispy look of the clouds. All right, now I'm going to shift again. And this one, I think I want to be like that. There's really no wrong. The biggest thing you want to remember is to make sure you leave some white for the top of your clouds, because the clouds are puffy and white, and you just want to make sure you don't obliterate, that's the right word. You don't want to not have your white part at the top. Now, because my cup is blue, I'm not worrying so much if I go over it, because this is a lighter blue. And I like the littler clouds better, so I'm going to do that. All right, and one more. I want the little valley there. And I'll put a mountain on this side, since that kind of is opposite of what the last one was. Then you can actually do a little bit of blue in here. So it looks like the sky is coming up to meet the clouds in your background there. Okay, so now all we have left to do is put the card together and glue everything up. And it just so happens this kitten actually fits perfectly into the teacup, which is a happy little thing that was not planned for. And so, like I said, I had my butterflies pre-cut and I colored them. I put the pretty stickies on here. And there we have it. I think I still have to, yes, I still have to trim it down and put it on my card, but that's all that's left. Oh, sorry, I did forget. So the mini greetings I have actually already lined up and straightened out, so I can just put that right in here and you can see where that's going to go. And the greatest thing with these little platforms is, you know, you don't have to push hard, so you don't get mushy letters that kind of spread, but you get to, you can stamp it until you get exactly as dark as you like. So that is a very quick little kitten card. The hardest thing was coloring it, and this is the perfect time to be coloring because we don't have a whole lot of other things to do. So I hope you try it and enjoy your projects. Please share them at on the fan page. It would be Blue Night Rubber Stamps fan page on Facebook. Thank you. Happy stamping.